Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
How's that for a slice of fried gold?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know how this machine worked.
It seems to run on some form of electricity.
And it was wrong. It was a bad call, Ripley. It was a bad call.
Bad call.
Some are good for fighting, others for dying.
It's just two movies.
All right, here we go.
Wait. Now.
Welcome back to another episode of It's Just Two Movies. My name is Daniel King. In the studio with me this evening. Been a while, William.
It's been a while. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I
choose not to fucking facilitate myself with you, even outside this podcast. So
that's
good.
It's
been a while.
Yeah, we're doing great then. So far. If this is your first episode of the show, what we do is we watch two movies.
I know it's my first episode of the show, so we'll see what happens.
We watch two movies. We watch one that one of us thinks it's good or it's reviewed well, and another one that is reviewed poorly or looks bad or looks so schlocky. The goal is for something
schlocky. I like that.
Yeah, the goal is to find something that's so bad it's good. And I
wish we found that today, though. I gotta say.
Yeah. So we did things a little bit differently than we normally do. William and I actually already watched the bad movie that we're going to discuss.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the movie we just watched.
That movie.
A little sizzle you find out later, or read the title of the episode. Up to you. So we're just going to kind of shotgun both of them. We are a little peek behind the curtain. We are getting ready to go to the 100-acre rally in the 100-acre wood.
The Show Me rally.
Yeah, we're going to that tomorrow. So.
Show Me Ken Block. Oh, wait.
Yeah, Ken Block died.
Yeah. Too soon.
Yeah. Well, it's been a couple months.
It's been time.
It's been a while. I think it was around Christmas, though, it said.
What's that? And the snowmobile. I mean, come on.
Right. The least cool of the mobiles.
Cool way to go, though, right?
I guess, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyway. We're going to go to the rally, so we're going to go stand in the woods and watch cars go down gravel roads and drink some beer. Yes, we have a designated driver, but if that's a thing you're into, we're going to go check that out. But anyway, let's get on with the reggae show. Oh, by the way, leave a like if you could. You can do it right there in the app. Just give it a little 5-star. Dealio. Anyway, we watched, this was your pick, right?
It was weird. We went back and forth because we didn't know. Because, newsflash, it's been a long time since we've done a show.
It has been a while. We did Malignant, but I feel like we just kind of agreed on
Malignant. Yeah, that was like, it's Halloween kind of vibe. Let's just do a horror movie. Boom. That one came out within that week. We did.
Yeah.
It was great. So this one, we went back and forth because I was just jokingly, I love me some Jake Gyllenhaal, not gonna lie. So I was like, hey, if you leave it up to me, it's gonna be a fucking Jake G movie, baby, all day. He's like, all right, let's do it. So we kind of almost also agreed on this one as well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were, we talked about maybe doing Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler's a good one.
Couldn't really figure out anything to pair with it, so we settled on Prisoners.
And then also couldn't figure out anything to pair with it.
Also had a really hard time pairing something with it that wasn't just porn. And it kind of was some porn, a little bit.
Different kind, but
different
definitely,
kind, yeah. Anywho, Prisoners is an R-rated 2013 thriller crime film, I guess. 2 hour, 33-minute runtime. I watched this on Netflix, which was great. I didn't know this was on Netflix.
I thought I was going to have to rent it, and I was like, oh, fuck, it's on Netflix. Thank God.
Yeah. It's got a 8.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 81% on Rotten Tomatoes, and an 89 on Just Watch. 81% of Google users like this movie. Release date September 20th, 2013. Directed by Denis Villeneuve.
Villanueva?
Villeneuve, but yes. Distributed by Warner Brothers. Budget of $46 million. Cinematography by Roger A. Deakins. Stars Jake Gyllenhaal, Hugh Jackman, Paul Dano, Maria Bello, Melissa Leo, Aaron Jaroskevich.
Yeah, you got it. One more try. Close.
Close. Gerasimovich.
Jurassic
Gerasimovich.
Park. That's right. Jurassic
Yes,
World.
Jurassic Park. Terrence Howard. Let's see here. Who else is in this bad boy? Everybody. Viola Davis.
Everybody who's ever been a superhero is in this movie.
Dylan Minnette. I don't know how you say his last name. That seems close. David Dostmalchin. And Sandra Ellis Lafferty.
Lafferty Daniel.
What?
Happy Gilmore.
Oh.
Sorry.
So, William, for somebody who had never seen Prisoners, what would you tell them it's about without spoiling it?
No spoilers. I would just say it's
Fuck, it's a pretty good movie, man.
it's a great movie. And just all I would say is Jake Gyllenhaal. That's all you got to say. But no, it's like I would not, I don't know, kind of lead with Taken. It's like a Taken vibe, you know? Somebody gets kidnapped, trying to get them back, but not so like action. It's not an action version of Taken.
It's a darker.
Yeah, darker, like mystery. Like Taken, I don't know.
Yeah, like Taken a little bit.
Like taking my baby. You were taking my baby. But
what the fuck?
I don't know, dude.
Oh man, all right.
But yeah, crime. It makes sense. Crime drama.
Oh, yeah.
But who done it? Kind of vibe. It's got a little spice for everybody.
Yeah. It's got a little something for you if you don't mind a good slow burn.
Yeah, it is a slow burn. I will say it did have a little bit of a lull for me after revisiting because I watched it. When did it come out? 2013. So, I watched it. I think in theater, but then rewatching it, I was like, yeah, it could have been.
There were a couple of bits you could have brisked it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, there we go.
Even your fucking laugh sounds good in these bad boys.
They sound nice,
sounds good, man.
Yeah, they sound really nice. Where the fuck was I going with that? Okay, so we're just gonna go full spoilers into the rest of the movie. So if you wanna check it out and not have any of it spoiled for you, maybe I don't know.
Watch the movie.
Skip to the second half of this, or go watch the movie, or whatever. I don't know. You'll figure it out. You live your own life. Captain your own ship. Maybe you can just watch the movie without having to watch it. That's fine too. So Prisoners, you open up. You've got Hugh Jackman.
Huge Jackman.
Hugh Jackman is how it's pronounced. He's Australian. Dude, he's so goddamn good. But it's him and his family, and they're like, they're having a nice time. And is it Thanksgiving?
It's Thanksgiving, yes, sir. I enjoyed it, but I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of fucking Terrence Howard.
I'm not either,
dude. He's just not good. Didn't like him. Every scene with him trying to cry over his baby. I'll be honest with you.
His this is probably one of the best things I've seen him in.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Because I mean, the only other real things off the top of my head is the Marvel shit or whatever. But
he's in all kinds of
stuff. He is in all kinds of stuff. He was big back then.
Was he in a show called Ballers or Billions or something like that?
No.
Empire?
Yeah. Maybe Empire.
Empire
with Jesse Smollett.
He was in it. I don't know. I never watched it.
Juicy Smollett?
Okay.
That's what Dave Chappelle called him when he was faking his own kidnapping or whatever in Chicago. Funny. But yeah. I didn't like Terrence Howard. He was like literally the only real downside to the whole movie for me.
Right.
Acting wise. Everybody else is great.
So they're having a nice dinner. The kids are going playing outside. Yeah. It's a Hugh Jackman's daughter and
he's so intense
friend.
from the get-go, man. Hugh Jackman.
Huge?
Yeah, he's just a stern fucking hard ass from the get-go.
Yeah, he seems like a sweetie pie.
He does.
You know what I mean? Just a real sweetie. But yeah, he's like, you can tell like he's a man with grit.
Yeah, grit.
Yeah.
Fucking they've like, I guess his construction. Oh no, it opens with the deer, right?
Yeah.
That's what they do. They fucking kill their own Thanksgiving, which is weird. Side note, most people don't deer hunt during Thanksgiving.
No.
Like before Thanksgiving. It's usually turkey, obviously.
Right.
So it was kind of weird. Rifle, deer hunting before Thanksgiving.
I don't know.
I don't know, those laws up there in Pennsylvania or wherever.
Is that where they're at?
Maybe.
Something like that, yeah.
I think it's filmed in Atlanta, so
The weather's
it's all
super
wrong.
shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
like
shitty.
It seems like Seattle weather the whole
It's like
time.
a shitty, miserable, cold, wet fucking
Yeah,
time.
it does. And then for some reason, weirdly, in like 2 hours, it snows like a foot. Did you notice that in that scene?
Oh, yeah.
When he gets that beer or that alcohol, and then he walks down the street and it's like a fucking foot of snow on the ground. You're like, what the hell? But that's later. Anyway,
so his kids are going playing. They're going playing outside, and they get abducted. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Hello.
There you go. That's bonus content right there.
That's a little behind the curtain.
You think I'm joking? All those slightly racist comments, that's all.
They're not slight. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway.
Including that one. Yes. So the girls get nabbed, and what?
I think the main thing is they all right, so they're just walking around playing, and they play on the, what's up?
Let me do this. Let me run the whole plot down to the whole movie real quick.
Yeah.
And then we can just casually as you like,
All right.
So the girls get kidnapped. Hugh Jackman thinks it's this guy that his kids spotted. They were playing on the guy's minivan or whatever. Hugh Jackman thinks that, and fucking they get Gyllenhaal, who's a cop, and they're like, help, my daughter's missing. And he's like, I'm a really good detective. And Hugh Jackman, he fucking captures Paul Dano, and pretty much tortures him to tell him where his girls
pretty
are.
Pretty much.
Definitely tortures him. So that's, fair trigger warning for that. It does get pretty brutal. Can't escape that.
Sounds good,
It's fucking crispy.
And that is Dr. Pepper, brought to you by Daniel King.
So eventually they find the girls. End of story. That's it. There's a big mystery in between. So that's essentially what happens in the film. So what were you gonna say? And we don't have to we can skip, because you're right. There are some lulls. We can just skip them.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Oh,
that's it. All right, get up and just fucking
right,
walk
just
out.
fucking...
No,
all right, I'm leaving.
Yep. See you later. No, I really don't know what the point I was on before we started talking about that. But
man, we're talking about fucking Paul Dano. We're talking about Huge.
Yeah. Oh, I was saying that I don't like that one, Terrence Howard. That was a fact. And then I straight up just lost it, dude.
We'll go to the next thing.
Lost my train of thought.
Apart from Jake Gyllenhaal, what's your favorite bit of this?
I really like which you can help me. Let me scroll through. I like
big butts. You don't have to lie.
David Dashmashians. I like his fucking character. Because they do a really good job of keeping you from knowing.
Dashmalchin?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Fucking Dots from DC Universe.
Polka
Dots, yeah. So they do a really good job of keeping you in the dark about who actually did it. Because the whole main purpose of the movie is you think that Paul Dano did it, right? Most people do, and obviously fucking Hugh Jackman does. He wants to beat his fucking face in.
He does know where they are.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But it's also very clear that he's mentally retarded.
Right.
He could be a good actor, like in the universe, but probably not. And he's most likely, even Terrence Howard is like,
he's got something wrong with him.
What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
But, so I just fucking lost my train of thought again. But
he's got something wrong with him, for sure.
Yeah. The whole idea of just moving it back and forth, who did it, who didn't do it, I think they did really well in this movie.
Yep.
Because I don't know. I rewatched it and just still kind of, I mean, for sure knowing who did it, it's just they do a good job.
I didn't. I had totally forgotten. I have seen this before and loved this movie.
Yeah.
And I had forgotten the kicker, at the end. So I'm rewatching it and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot how brutal this is. I'm just really kind of taking in some of the performances. Hugh Jackman is on fire.
Yeah, I do think
And
he's the best part of the movie because I do,
Jake
I love me
Gyllenhaal's-
some Jake G.
He's bringing the game too.
He is, but Hugh Jackman, hands down, I think is probably the best overall in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of the stereotypical Hugh Jackman, Wolverine-ish vibe where he's just screaming a lot and grunting, fucking. But whenever he's got to, like, go in and decide, you're like, fuck, dude, do I scold the shit out of this guy?
Right.
And
do I kill him?
do I kill him? Do I do
break
this?
his
And then you
hands?
can see him, like, break down and cry. And then Terrence Howard. Actually, that was one of my favorite parts of the whole movie is when Hugh Jackman's like, I need you. And he's like, okay, yeah. Terrence Howard, that is. He's like, yeah, I'll go with you. Get some change of clothes. Bring a change of clothes. Takes his clothes, goes with him. He's like, what are we doing? And he figures it out. And Hugh Jackman's like, I need you to help me with this.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? And he, kidnapped Paul Dano.
Yeah.
Took him hostage. He's going to beat the fuck out of him until he tells him where his daughters are.
Dude, for a long fucking time.
Crazy amount of time. But the best part is when Terrence Howard first finds out about that, he needs him to help. He literally just wants him to hold him. It's like you had to bring in this guy to possibly get, prison charges later on just to hold him. Like, no, you didn't have me. You just needed a witness there for you to fucking beat the hell out of this guy. But it was kind of weird.
Right.
He's like, I need you. Fucking hold this guy so I can punch him in the face. It's like, no. But I don't know. It's just
man.
interesting. And that's what I like about it. It's all morals, right? The whole movie is just a moral.
Yeah.
Like, if your daughter was gone, or daughters, or whatever in this scenario, what would you do? Where would you go? What would happen?
Right.
And
Yeah.
fucking Hugh Jackman shows you. Where
Yeah.
almost, I would think, 99% of men would probably go.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane.
Oh, man. And it's, I need somebody to help me with it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would too. But look, I'm going to have to beat
Exactly.
this dude
And then
damn
every
near to
day. And I
death.
think the religious aspect of it was nice. It was subtle. He'd get in the truck on his way over there to
He's
fucking
listening
beat
to
the hell out of this guy.
church radio.
And he had the church radio
church
going
talk
on.
radio.
And then he'd do a small prayer before something. And it's just like, you could tell he's battling with this idea. He's not a sadistic person.
He doesn't like it.
Exactly.
He thinks, nay, he knows that the only way that he is ever going to see his daughter again or to make sure that she is alive is through this guy.
Yeah, right.
And he's not talking. So what are you left with?
Right.
Torture. And that's what he does to him.
Yeah. And that's the best part of the movie is that it's so fucked up and he does it. And at the end, I don't know if we're spoiling, I don't know how far you got, but at the
I
end,
spoil the shit out of it.
at the end, he was wrong.
Yeah.
But
he
it
was
all
right.
led to finding. If he didn't do what he did, his daughter and his neighbor's daughters would be
have
dead.
disappeared forever.
So it's like a moral fucking weird ground. Like, yeah, everything he did was crazy wrong. And that you end up feeling so bad for Paul Dano. He's literally just a kid that was, 10th grade, or not 10th grade, 10-year-old IQ.
Yeah. Who was
Got
kidnapped.
abducted when he was a kid. And then tortured by these people. And then tortured by fucking Hugh Jackman. Like, god damn.
I couldn't imagine getting tortured by Hugh Jackman.
Oh, I can.
He fucking with that fucking like beard goatee thing when he's like screaming. I'm like, he's
Yeah.
fucking scary
The
looking.
only thing.
He looks softer
think
though.
they-
He's not Wolverine shredded. You know what I
No,
mean?
nobody can be because that's fucking all roids. But the only thing that, like, I don't know if I noticed it or somebody pointed out to me, I noticed it after the fact, is that the rubber or the hammer is a fake hammer. and you can see it. So when he goes back and wields it up to beat it into the fucking wall, you can see it doingle around. And it kind of fucking ruins the shot for me. And I think I'm sure somebody pointed it out for me because there's no way I would have spotted that myself. But it's a good movie, man.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. Oh, yeah. My big thing, I don't know. There's no structure to this, so I'm just going off the cuff here.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
The one thing that I didn't like about the movie.
Okay.
So, this guy is in an RV. He's sketchy as fuck. Cops surround him. Beginning of the movie,
sketchy,
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cops surround him. He runs. He gets picked up. They finally get him. He's all scared and shit. Whatever. After all that stuff, I don't know what they do in those circumstances. Do they run your DNA? Do they take your fingerprints after you get arrested? All that shit. I don't know. But I feel like they would do something.
Yeah.
And if they did, wouldn't they then realize that he was that abducted kid from 30 years ago? That was the one kind of plot holy type thing I found
really
in the movie
before
that
they
I didn't like
That's,
it.
I mean, they didn't. Fingerprints for people his age back then would have been less common. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if he never had a run-in with the law, why would they have him? I don't know when it became standard practice to
be
take everybody's
fingerprinted when you were a kid.
Yeah.
But I just thought like, because wasn't he in the system though, right?
I mean, you would think.
No. What I thought is when he was abducted, his parents would have been like, "My fucking kid's gone.
Yeah.
Here's his DNA. Here's everything you need to know about him in case you find him."
Crazy finally reunited at the end of the movie.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I thought that was a little suspect.
I love the bit when, like, all right, I like all the stuff with Gyllenhaal. Like when he has his meltdown in the fucking police station.
Oh, and like smash the keyboard and all that shit. Yeah.
Fucking good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. And then he slowly that's a good joke.
Do you like the scene he's smashing shit? Gyllenhaal's going crazy.
Hold on. The bit with the preacher fucking... Man, it's weird how everything falls into these categories. So, Gyllenhaal goes to this preacher's house. I guess he's like a sex offender, or he's just out knocking doors, or what the deal is. He's checking leads to find the girls. And
he's
he goes
checking
to that...
leads, but I didn't understand that either. Why did he go to the preacher's house?
Yeah, and he knew... He's like, Father... You know, he knew it was a preacher.
Yeah.
A priest or whatever.
Yeah.
And he fucking...
Because I think he was at the church, right?
He just lets himself in the house.
Well, he saw the booze.
Kicks the guy around a little bit. He's passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
Guy's wasted. He just goes in and starts moving his refrigerator and shit. And yeah, there's a giant fucking like trapdoor cellar under there and a dead half-rotted body.
Yeah. Which ends up turning out to be the father or the main guy who was kidnapping all these kids from back in the day.
Yeah. And that guy was married to the quote-unquote mom of fucking Paul Dano.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then Paul Dano would have been the quote-unquote brother of another kid that was abducted, but escaped.
Dots?
Played by fucking Dots, David Dastmalchian.
Oh, yeah.
So, everything's connected in a weird little way, and there's lots of religious overtones, and it's a lot of fun. I think.
Yeah, because I mean, they even have the fucking Jake Gyllenhaal's got the Freemason shit going on.
Fucking A, he does. Yeah.
And the one thing that I thought kind of bothered me a little bit, even though apparently it's all kosher, he's not fucking being weird, is his tick, his like fucking blinking tick. It kind of got on my nerves. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
but
part of the character.
Yeah, he just decided this cop's overworked. He needs a fucking over tick because I'm about to go kill Jake Jones or a huge jackman.
You ready to rate this puppy?
Rating it? Oh yeah. One fun fact before we rate it.
Oh no, yeah, go for it.
It was supposed to be a Wahlberg and Bale movie, but they bailed on it and did The Fighter instead. Bailed. Hello.
Man, that's a good movie.
Yeah, it is a good movie. And I thought that it worked out the best is that we got probably just the fucking best of both
Dude,
movies
we
without
should've
having
done-
those two.
We should have done Ford versus Ferrari in another Fast and the Furious movie or something.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that would be
we're
good.
going to the races tomorrow. That makes sense.
There you go.
How many fucking thumbs of I don't know. What do we got in this? What movie did we watch?
Prisoners?
Prisoners. How many red whistle thumbs? It's the MacGuffin. It's one of the MacGuffins in the movie. There's a red whistle.
That is a red whistle.
How many red whistle thumbs you got out of 10?
I'm going to go pretty much on par with the fucking normal audience or whatever. I'm going to say about 8.1, 8.2.
I'll go 8.5.
8.5, yeah.
8.5.
I did really enjoy it, but there was a handful of things. Not a handful, but like two things that bothered me.
Everything with Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman it's electric. Like, because Hugh Jackman is so frustrated that Jake Gyllenhaal hasn't found his daughter yet. Like that
It's
is
that tension, man. He's
that's
just
your
like,
job, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm doing your job because you fucking won't.
yeah.
When I say find my daughter, I mean fucking now.
And then we didn't even talk about the ending of the movie. He's in the hole. He doesn't get found.
Yeah, he does get found.
No,
What's open to interpretation at the end?
he doesn't.
Because Gyllenhaal's standing there and he can hear the whistle, and then he turns towards the Trans Am. So it would stand to reason that he found him. But yes, they do roll the credits before he's
They
found.
roll him, man. You never know. He's like, oh, I heard a whistle. Fuck it, I'm out of here. It's cold as shit. Peace.
Later.
And he was shot. So
He was shot, but if Gyllenhaal found him, Gyllenhaal heard that whistle.
he heard that whistle.
Heard that whistle blowing.
That's the whole theme of the movie, right?
Coming
Whistle saved a
down
life.
Bend.
Fucking whistle. Whistle Dixie.
I ain't seen the sunshine since.
I don't remember when.
Yeah.
That's a wet when.
Wet win. So, yeah, I think we rated it. Yeah, we both
Yeah, we
rated
rated
it.
it.
We're gonna
rated it.
We're actually. I mean, we already watched a movie starring Jean-Claude Van Damme called In Hell,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna talk about it in just a second after I get a beer.
All right. I'll take one, too.
Why you no lay down marker? You podcast long?
You podcast long time.
We're gonna get up in it, boy.
We are back from getting that beer that I was just talking about, and we watched In Hell like earlier. It is a R-rated 2003 action prison film, 1 hour 38-minute runtime. You can watch it for free on Pluto. It's got a 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb, 4.1 out of 5 on Vudu, 2.8 out of 5 on Letterboxd, and 88% of Google users like this movie. Initial release November 25th, directed by Ringo Lam, cinematography by John B. Aronson. Yep. Distributed by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. Languages English and Russian. I don't know why I included that. Stars Jean-Claude Van Damme.
JVD for short. If you
Lawrence
keep it.
Taylor or LT.
my boy.
Don't smoke crack. And a bunch of other brute-looking dudes. So, William, what would you say the story was?
All right, so the best scene of the movie, in my opinion, the fucking opening 6 minutes when JVD's wife gets killed, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's a sad time. It's sad. It's not good. Your wife gets killed. It's not gonna be a good time. But
Yeah.
that was like all the action I felt like
it was
for the whole
cinematic.
fucking movie. It was good.
Yeah, it was
It was
cinematic.
sad. Fucking shit happened. Got a little slow-mo action in there. But after that, it all, for me, just went downhill, man. Because
Now, we had a wager before we even
Ooh.
watched the movie.
Wager,
We did,
I
yeah.
hardly knew her.
Good one. Rectum damn near killed him. Anyway, we had a little friendly wager before we watched the
unfortunately,
movie.
I was a little high.
Yeah.
And not talking about my body count.
We're talking about... We wagered how many roundhouse kicks would be in this movie.
And you're talking about JVD.
I said 2.
I know this was 2003. He's
and
a little
you
old.
Said,
but come on.
I
said 21.
You said 21.
We're talking...
Not like I'm one to talk. We both lost.
We
because
did both
there
lose
were
because it was
0.
0. Come on, man. That's why this is a terrible movie.
Not one roundhouse kick?
Not
Come
one fucking roundhouse kick. Only 17 minutes of moth flying around. Like, god damn, this is
his ghost moth wife?
His ghost moth wife. It sounds like a bad episode of South Park. Yeah, so his wife dies. He, which we don't even know, like, was this like a random break-in? Was this like a fucking mob hit weird thing where they wanted Van Damme to be in prison? Like, why did this weird-ass fucking...
I have no idea.
Russian hitman guy
come in
and murder his wife, and then Van Damme could not contain himself, murdered him in court, and then goes to prison. And that's the whole fucking story right there.
It's just for fun.
I guess it is fun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He goes to Russian prison though. I didn't think they were in Russia.
It never felt like it.
No, it just felt like they were in like Arnold, Missouri.
I don't know. They had that weird fucking tracked train, and you knew they weren't in fucking San Fran, so they couldn't have been in the States. Because he fucking runs and punches on that fucking train track. I was like, oh, is this like Germany or something? No, it's Russia. It's like, sure it is.
Right.
Yeah, and his name's Kyle. So you're like, where the fuck are they? Kyle and Gray.
Is it Kyle? I thought it was like, not Connor. Carl?
No, you think of The Walking Dead.
Oh. Carl. God damn. I say bring back that meme of fucking
Carl.
Rick Grimes
just
telling Carl a fucking
face.
hard truth.
But I lost my internet. No, I didn't. We good. And no, his name is Kyle LeBlanc, like Matt, like Joey Tribbiani, Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, nice.
So it's like, okay, his name's
brothers.
Kyle, which is, I don't know, maybe American, but LeBlanc, is that Italian?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, the American. I'm like, where do you get that?
My favorite part though is that LT's name is 451, baby. Just fucking cell block or his prison inmate number. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't know him. And his fucking subtle poetry, the whole movie.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
Don't smoke crack.
Don't smoke crack.
It brings me to my next point. But yeah, like the synopsis of it is like, oh man, they make hardened criminals fight to the death. But it barely was that. There was like 3 scenes of fights. And before every fight scene, there was like she-males fucking doing the cha-cha. I like a do the cha-cha like a sissy girl before every fucking fight. It was weird, dude. I didn't like it.
They had fucking... Dude, they had fucking... Oh my God. It was just like it was like a rape house. They just had, like, the guards would come in the middle of the night and go, and they would get the guy that was going to do
this guy tonight.
They got the guy that was going to do the raping, and he would essentially just walk in a room with a bunch of other inmates and go, this guy. Hey, this guy. I'm going to beat his ass.
Just so everybody knows.
Jesus.
Every movie I tried to pick did not have fucking male rape in it. Just so everyone knows. Danny's like, no, we gotta fucking do In Hell, baby. All about that fucking prison man rape. All about it. Got LT and prison man rape? Fuck,
what?
Shit.
No, seriously, we looked for a movie to go with prisoners, and I challenge you to find anything on the internet that is like a bad movie that has to do with prison, because it's all softcore porn or hardcore porn. One was like, I clicked on one, what was it called? It was like Hot Bars or something.
Oh,
I don't know. It
fuck.
was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, I clicked on it. I scrolled down. It's like more things. If you like this, maybe you'll like this. And
Yeah,
the first one was
Prisoner's
like,
Heat.
where did the
2 girls, fucking 6 cells. We all get naked. Prison a go-go.
prison ago? What happened to the beaver?
Cell Block Sisters.
Yeah.
But overall, in my opinion, definitely the worst Van Damme movie I've ever seen.
Huge waste of your time.
Just colossal waste of your time. Because usually a little Van Damme, it's fun, you know? You get plentiful fight scenes. It's fun. This was not. This was quiet mumbling. Almost like fucking 70% of the time. Sound like Stallone fucking lost his way, got home.
It's a mediocre Rocky knockoff. He has a training mod. It's not like he wants to be a fighter. He's like thrust into it, but then he has like his
Isn't he always?
Right, and then he's doing his little training montage and all that shit.
Yeah, and then they just fucking like break out. But there's a somewhat touching thing where LT fucking
and then he escapes.
Saves the day.
They're like he escaped. 2 months later, the prison was shut down. Was this based on a true story?
Just so you know, in case you were wondering, it's going to keep you up at night. It was shut down, just so you know. Don't worry about it, man.
Hey, hand me that bottle opener. Right there. Oh, pack attack. There we go.
Oh, he's on fire. You need to put the bum 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 bum. He's heating up. But
oh, dude, I could do that. I could program those in there.
Oh, nice. Get the fucking like the NBA Jam. He's on fire.
Yeah,
all that kind of shit. That'd be sweet. Yeah, I absolutely recommend no one watching this movie. I will give it 0 out of 47 thumbs down.
What kind of thumbs?
This one I would say poop covered man rape thumbs down.
Oh shit. Hold on. It's getting sketchy in here. God damn.
And I do say LT fucking saved the day for me. Cause he's just fucking
about being bad.
Yeah, dude, his just hard lines he would give, staring in, trying to be hard and deep, like I'm doing poetry right now.
You think you're consumed by rage, but when you give in to the violence, you're the loser, because you're playing their game.
Because, poop.
And don't smoke crack, which brings me to my next point.
Which brings me to my next point.
Don't smoke crack.
I play football.
All right, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess, how many, you use
0.
Straight 0, huh?
I would not want anyone to ever watch that movie. And that sucks, dude, because I love bad movies.
Yeah,
even
what about all
when
those
they're bad.
weird jet flyovers? Anyway.
That was sweet. The CGI in this movie, 2003, yeah?
Yeah.
2003 fucking CGI plane flyovers and CGI moth. I love it.
Killing it. I did like the moth bit. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna give it like 3-5. Like I really didn't even have fun poking fun at it.
Well,
it just
if you
wasn't.
were to watch it instead of playing fucking Marvel Clash of Clans or whatever the fuck was going on,
Avatar.
you probably would give it more than 1 or less than 1. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I guess I missed the shittiest parts.
Well, he wasn't a fucking shithole about 90% of the movie. Because that's what I felt like. We were just literally watching them stand around.
You know what?
I hated it.
Next segment of the show.
Hey, what you watching?
What you been watching, William?
Oh, like everybody else, The Last of Us, baby.
Yeah.
We did just finish up the show You, which is a terrible. No, it's a good show, but it's a turned into a Dexter ripoff. Dexter Morgan.
It's very tropey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Especially the way it ends. I'm not gonna spoil that one because that one you haven't done a podcast on.
I think I've seen it. Like
it just ended like 2 days ago.
Alicia watches all of it, and I will sit in on a couple episodes. You know what I mean? It's like I get it.
It ends pretty much exactly the way you would think it would end. But The Last of Us, That's up there, baby.
Enjoying it?
I think people are jerking it a little too hard
Mm-hmm.
because it's not the fucking best show that's ever made, but it's a very good show. I do like it, and I'm glad. I don't know, man. I'm just glad they're getting back to people that can act, or like putting on shows where they let people act. It's not all fucking CGI and this and that, because I'm getting tired.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
I'm getting burnt out on the Star Wars and the Marvels and the this and that.
Yeah, well, they haven't been great lately. You know what I mean? Also, we did get spoiled because we came off the golden age of television.
We did?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
like during like Lost and Game of Thrones and fucking
and
like that, like Breaking
I
Bad.
think we're still. I think
everything
we're still
on TV
in
was
there.
incredible.
I think we're still in there. It's just they had to weed it out. They had to realize, oh, we got a little fucking too crazy. Let's tone it down.
Stay in your lane.
But the movies, my problem is the movies. The shows now, I think, are still phenomenal. But the movies, they're going away from. They're not making, because I don't know.
Great.
I think I watched a fucking Hot Ones episode with somebody, Ben Affleck maybe, and he explained like they can't make shit that we want to see anymore.
Right.
It has to be a blockbuster because there's no DVD sales anymore. So I wish I could explain this better before I started talking about it.
No, I get you.
But it's basically they don't make money on it, so they either have to shoot for the moon.
Or it's for kids.
It's gonna be for kids. Yes. Yep. Thank you. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm fucking Mario, baby. I'm all aboard on that Mario one.
For my kid's birthday, we're going to the drive-in to watch it. You want to come?
Alicia was actually talking about that.
It comes
earlier.
out on her birthday.
Yeah. Because we were coming down for the party / whatever fucking holiday
Shindig.
that is right there.
Easter.
Yeah. And we're thinking about it is if Dave's not, because we'll need somebody to take out Diego. But yeah, we're definitely wanting to thinking about it.
Fucking bring him.
Can't do it, man. It just makes for a not fun time for everybody.
Yeah, I get you.
It's not. Yeah, it's not fun.
All right, well, fuck him then. Get somebody to take him out. Dave,
also, I was thinking, depending on what time we come down.
Come.
We honestly might be able just to fucking take them out and come down. It'd be fun. Because we'd only watch the one movie and head out, you know?
Yeah.
Get home at like midnight or something. It won't be that bad.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
But we... I don't know. We're talking about stuff we're looking forward to, man. Because there's like so much stuff coming up.
Seen. I mean, you're you're digging The Last of Us.
Digging The Last of Us. We finished that show. We did watch that Murdaugh Murders.
Yeah, we did too.
Murdaugh Murders.
Murdaugh Murders.
That documentary type thing. That was pretty good. I did enjoy watching that. I didn't ever see the verdict for the guy though. Did you? Because, like, it was airing.
It's still awaiting. Like,
is it? I thought it finished. Like, because the show came out. I don't have access. It sounds like
I don't remember. There's
fucking
a little
bumfuck, but I don't have access. But it was, I think it was airing while he was in court already. Like, it was that close together.
Yeah, I don't think the verdict's happened yet.
I think it did.
You know how that shit goes? You go to court and they'll be like, we'll resume in fucking 2 years.
Yeah, right. But, I don't know. And besides that, which, I mean, that was pretty sweet.
I did like that. I mean, I don't like that actually happened, but I mean to say it was a good documentary series.
I thought it was very good, and
I like 3 episodes, man. That's your lane, Netflix. Don't stretch that shit into 5 or 7.
I still think it was too long. It felt like they just. I mean, obviously, of course, they really dramatized it, but it could have been a fucking hour and a half long movie. One,
true.
Episode, and it was 3 hours long instead. But whatever, it still wasn't bad because I did watch some other ones like that. There was like a workout girl, Sally. documentary where she they both worked out like huge, like the muscle men,
Yeah.
and she killed him.
Oh yeah, we watched that one too.
That was too long, man. I dumped out of it.
It was pretty good.
It was too long.
If you stuck around for it, it's weird because like one whole episode will be like a really deep dive on when he was born, he was a
right
whatever, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah,
That's shit you could cover in 5 fucking minutes.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah.
And they have to go way back and show the fucking video.
Make it a movie.
Fucking make it a snowman.
Make it a
blah,
film.
blah, blah.
Don't make it that long. Cut it down shorter.
Right.
It ain't no big deal. Make it digestible so people like it.
And then the other movie I got Lee Ellen to watch, which I'm afraid or I'm sad to say we didn't finish yet, is Boondock Saints. Lee Ellen has never seen Boondock Saints.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it's fun watching that because I haven't watched that in a fucking probably 10 years.
God, I got a bunch of those dumb cult classics. You want some of them? Not like that, but I mean, like I have Green Street
All right,
Hooligans.
we're going to a weird. Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, do you want? I got it. You can borrow them. If you got Lee Ellen to watch that one and she likes it, she'll watch the rest of them.
But she does like it. But it's funny and watching Boondocks again, how comical it is, man.
I haven't seen it in so
Dude, it's
fucking
so
long.
good, and they really build in the comedy that I didn't really remember because it's they shoot him up, blah 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 blah. But
what's the guy with the long hair?
Which guy?
What's his name? Their friend.
Oh, yeah, like
With
the
the long hair,
homeless
he's like,
fucking looking dude.
I can't go to the store without bumping into 3 guys you fucked or whatever he says.
Oh, fuck. I don't know his name, man.
Well, you just watched it. I thought maybe you might remember the guy's name.
Oh, in the movie?
Tommy.
No, because it's like, they're all like I don't know, I don't even know the main 2 characters' names. Do you?
The brothers.
Yeah. They're just the brother. Like, nobody, in my head, nobody in that whole movie really has a movie. It's all about, the axe. His name was Rocco.
Rocco. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Rocco. Did you know, and that was the big thing about that movie for me, is that Ron Jeremy, I forgot he was in that movie.
He's Vincenzo. Wow, it's weird I remember that name.
Why the fuck do you remember that?
I don't know. I don't even... Vincenzo, you fat fuck. That's what I remember
Yeah,
about
probably.
it. I don't even see him build on the cast. Ha, that's funny. They took him off. Piece of shit.
Well, probably because he's in prison forever for rape or whatever.
Yeah. Good. Fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sean Patrick Flaherty.
Flaherty.
He's Connor McManus, and Norman Reedus is Murphy McManus. With Willem Dafoe as Paul Smecker.
Yeah, dude. I love Willem Dafoe. He's one of my favorite actors.
Why don't you marry him?
I would, because I might
would too.
actually have some money now.
Divorce him and
then marry him again.
And then I'd sell tomatoes.
Then
on the
I'd
side of the
pretend I
road.
was a manatee and we'd have great time.
What?
The lighthouse.
All
All right, what about you, Daniel? Son? What have you been watching lately? Besides The Last of Us, I know that.
Man, what have I been watching lately? Fuck me. All right, here a little peek behind the curtain. Here's what I've not been watching, just what's been up with me.
Okay.
I switched careers. I'm at a new place, and I was told I was going to get X amount of training, and then I got kind of dumped into the job that I got hired for, which is fine. I'm very sink or swim. You know, I'm okay with that. It's hectic for a bit, and then it'll calm down. So that's what I just kind of situation I got thrown into.
Nice.
So I'm getting to the point now where I think in the next 2 to 3 weeks, everything is going to calm down. Like, we're still going to be busy, but it's not going to be like I'm trying to do
It's not going to be like, this is fine, meme, fire, hazard around you.
Right.
Like,
I'm not trying to do
go.
I'm not trying to do 4 people's jobs.
Yeah. But isn't that the new world? You get, little money, do 6 people's jobs.
Me do
and
big.
hang out.
Me do big work.
Big work.
Have
You
little
get it.
money. Have little money. You do little work. Get big money.
With 5 people.
No, and I'm fine with that. We were a little short staffed. I actually got to hire some of my own staff, which was really cool, and I feel like I got a good bunch. So we'll see. But I'm excited to be at the point where everything's going to start relaxing. This episode is not going to come out for like a fucking month, but a month ago at least, my like social networking stuff everything went way downhill because I barely had time to do anything, and I'm not doing that shit when I get home at 9. But
what? Don't be a bitch.
I know I was being a little bitch. I did watch a movie this week too that I quite liked.
Yeah, what was it? Because I watched one too.
I was watching
that.
I watched that Luther movie on Netflix, but I fell asleep towards the end. But I was enjoying it.
I don't know that one.
Luther, it's got fucking
A TV show? Did you watch the end of a fucking another TV show?
I didn't watch the TV show. I just watched the movie.
I see. I have not seen the TV show, so I didn't watch the movie.
There it is. It's called The Fallen Sun.
Yeah, with the black guy.
It's like a
Idris
standalone.
Elba?
Idris Elba, yeah, and Andy Serkis.
I thought it was like
Andy
the end
Serkis.
of the movie.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I thought it was like the end of the TV show.
I haven't seen the show.
I forgot. I've been watching a TV show called Louder Milk.
How's Louder Milk?
It's a great show, man. It kind of reminds me of BoJack Horseman. Have you ever seen?
Yeah, I love BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, it's like a live action version of that, kind of. So Louder Milk used to be a music critic, and is an alcoholic. That got the best of him. Lost his job. Now he's just like a social worker who helps alcoholics. So that's pretty much the whole show. It follows the group of alcoholics, him trying to become better, blah, 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 blah. But, it's that alone is a pretty good show, but the music in the show, man, is so good. I like it just for the music.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good show. Yeah. I recommend that to anybody who's...
Have you ever seen Chernobyl?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was like, just because I haven't seen you in a while, I watched Chernobyl like a month ago, and it fucking blew me away.
You just got that? Oh,
yep.
Dude, that's... Honestly, that could be the best show of all time.
Man, it's pretty fucking high up there.
It's up there.
Really
it's
intense.
Short. It's sweet. It doesn't stay too long. It doesn't try to be anything it's not. Obviously,
nope.
It's just about the event. But
I wonder what
what
it's like to watch it from the perspective of somebody who has no idea about radioactivity.
Well, let's get Alicia in here and fucking figure it out.
No, it's just like there's bits when they're outside picking up those graphene pieces of graphene.
I hate to say it.
And I'm like, this is like a horror film.
I hate to say it, but that's probably happening all the time with us now, with all the stuff we don't know about. So
oh shit.
Randomly. So
Welcome
not
to the
randomly,
Joe
but
Rogan experience.
Well, the fucking spill in Ohio, yeah, that's fucked up. The water is clearly a different fucking oil and whatever. But shit, they just found out toilet paper is fucking has all these forever chemicals inside of toilet paper. It's supposed to be just paper.
That goes on my butt.
Exactly, it goes in your butt. I know you fucking do a little one finger action just to get it all. Exactly.
Yeah.
Where's those? No, don't do it with your mouth. Do it with the fucking buttons. I need that toilet paper. But no, I'm just saying, we're going to find out something. The lead paint, the fucking this, that. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can't believe you fucking touched it. But they thought it was like a rock.
Yeah.
They don't fucking know. We've been doing that all day, every day.
That's true. One day, I keep waiting for the day they're gonna be like, beer is bad,
Beer's been around for fucking century though, so we good.
Word? Yeah,
we good on that.
Longer than that.
Until they switch it to be like, you put this fucking beer in your butt.
That's already a thing.
with toilet paper.
Oh, what? Beer flavored toilet paper for your butthole?
Burr, burr.
Just catch a little 3 beer buzz. Oh man, fucking what else have I been up to?
Yeah, what have you been up to, Daniel?
Bro, just working, and then I'll take a shower and go to sleep.
Yeah, isn't that like the most depressing thing that can happen?
Not where I'm at. Not where I'm at, because they're like, listen, we want to see if you can be in charge of the joint, and I'm like, I'm doing great at it. But once I'm staffed, it's not. I'm not gonna have an issue with that. Like,
Yeah, but I'm talking about for your life and your goals, whatever the fuck, goals. Who cares? I'm talking just like life in general. You ever catch yourself 4 days in a row, fucking, all I did today was work, go home, shower, eat.
Not usually, and I'm not gonna do that long term there either. Like
Sometimes, man, you just catch myself. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. All I did was, work, sleep, eat, repeat.
Yeah,
Sucks.
yeah. You need another hobby.
I got hobbies, man.
Well, do them then.
My hobby is
Punk bitch.
coming down here once every 6 months to 12 years.
Man, I haven't seen you since Christmas 2013.
What year? The fucking Robin Williams. What year is it?
Fuck, man. All right, I think that's all I've got, honestly. I don't
That's
have
all
much
I've
else to
got,
talk
because,
about.
we did not want to talk about that movie, so we've been talking about other shit for the last 12 minutes. So
Yeah, that's plenty, though. It'll be all right. Anyway,
I
we're
hope so.
going to that thing tomorrow, so we're going to get drunk, but fucking play some games. You want to play some games?
Yeah, I wish, not
You
gonna
wish
lie.
I had trivia back on the podcast.
Yeah, where's the fucking trivia? Give me one question. I'm
I'll
on the
figure
air.
it out.
Let's go. One question.
Okay, what's the most dangerous animal in the world?
It's a little. Wait, kill capacity?
Yes.
Or like it's a little kitten. I can't remember.
What's the most
fucking thing.
dangerous animal in the world to humans?
Oh, to humans. Ooh, mosquitoes.
Ding, ding, ding.
Go fuck yourself.
How many hearts does an octopus have?
Ooh. Hearts? I don't know. I would say 3.
Oh, he nailed it. Ding, ding, ding. Let's see here. What animal can't jump? There's one.
Elephant.
Yeah, you got it. Ding, ding, ding.
Why didn't you guys have me that night? God damn.
I knew all those except the mosquito one, because I was
Well,
like,
you didn't know,
it's a hippopotamus.
Which
But I didn't hear him say
which-
insect. None of the other questions were insect.
which beetle is this like? I heard you didn't know that one.
Fucking.
Don't fucking act like you know.
Hello there.
Hello.
John Lennon. Yeah, it's John Lemon.
John Lemon? Lemonsworth?
John Lemon. Yep, they told me I was wrong, and I said, fuck you.
I said, fuck you.
That's John Lemon. I said, his buddy. He said,
I said,
he said the
hello.
Beatles.
It's the Beatles.
Man, fucking... that's funny.
That's
funny
one of my
shit.
favorite fucking internet videos is the Beatles or John Lennon singing with somebody, and Yoko Ono is in the back.
She's
Fucking
garbage.
screeching like an owl. She's like,
Yeah.
and then the fucking tech turned her down. So
Yeah.
she's just standing in the back of the screen. And you can't hear her. And it's like, what the fuck? And you can see it's some, I don't know if it's Chuck Berry. That's racist. I know. Some black dude, he looks over. He's like, what the fuck is you doing? Like while he's singing, playing, he's like, what the fuck?
I've seen that.
But it's so good, dude. That's one of my favorite videos of all
That's
time.
good stuff, man. That's good stuff. So, Diet Coke, Mom, lasagna, fuck. I think that's gonna do it for us, though. You'll hear all the special things, special thanks, and all the other shit we do at the end of the show, and then next week I think we're gonna do Avatar, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Wait.
You guys aren't gonna start sucking each other's dicks, are you?
Let's call that gold talk for a one-eyed Batman.
Can I make a suggestion that doesn't involve violence? Or is this the wrong crowd?
Maybe we should call in a bomb threat to Houston. I think it's free beer night at the Astrodome.
The Jedi, Bob. We don't fight with guns, we fight with our mind.
Cousin business is booming.
That is one big pile of shit.
Jog on.
It's Just Two Movies is a production of Blue Cheese and Bacon Studios and can be found wherever you get your podcasts.
Special thanks to the people who helped make this show. That is going to be Lamplighter Productions for our artwork, God-Sized and Growing for some musical guest appearances, Russ Tafari for some of our extra bonus content music stuff. I'd also like to throw out a special thanks to Brad Sexton for our jams for the main show. You can check out his stuff at sons.bandcamp.com. And special thanks to Dave, who's our YouTube editor. Probably wouldn't even be on that platform were it not for Dave, so mad thanks to that homeboy. If you want to check out anything that any of these amazing people are working on, you can find that information in the episode description for this episode or any other. And I think that's going to wrap it up.
Woo, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Now it's like we're just going to have a regular conversation instead of in the sex studio.
Hey.
Watching Caged Women Volume 7.
Welcome back. It's Horny Prison Ladies.